son is dedicated to the coronation of one of our unique kingdom, who are called Obakane. Sir.
Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there, depending on your own region. I will not day today. Happy weekend to everybody. Happy Saturday, happy Sunday. In fact, the weekend don't finish, and evening with this. So if you work Monday to Friday, prepare, iron your clothes, your work clothes, make you for ready for tomorrow morning. My people, how on day? Yes, it's morning. And if you come out, they say, but it not be firewood as they talk am. But if not be firewood, I say make I take some time for myself. My feast eat better food. And some of the talk and say, Naija was go eat. And I make me all deliberately say, me not they come out. In fact, I'm not supposed to come out today because this one are the breaking news. What I tell them, I say, I go bring this morning. But I look at I can say, just start live stream this early morning. I say, no. In the afternoon, I want to bring her come. I can say, no. This evening, I just still cancel before because say my team they played now. Not saying I asked now the support. So as I the support us now, I watched the match finish. Because the way Belete sweet me, we win the match. I say, okay, no problem. Now you come out. Now tomorrow morning I have the one you put this program, So my people, how na day. Yes, we have an update on Faith Aigbe, late Faith Aigbe. So I bet make una help me share, we still have 2 minutes to kickstart. But meanwhile, let me recognize the people that I have right here now. Mercy, Obaseki, Doris Audio. I see you all there. Thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to every one of you. Vivian Rose, Mommy Diaspora, mother of all. I can see right there. Mercy, I see you again. International House of Hope, Belgium and Nigeria. Good evening to you, sir. Linda, I see you right there. I see Lucky, Edo, Pagbo. I see you right there, Solomon. I see you right there. Good evening to you. Good evening to every one of you. Social Metal TV, Best Aigbe. I see you, Patricia in Nofe. I see you right there, my lovely sister. See you, Morgan Davidson, Sosa one of Germany. Yes, I bet make una join us, make we do this one, make una help me share, make una like, make una help me share, make una like. We could take another 1 minute, make una share this one, they could take them from there. Now God bless you now. Okay, my people, I'm back here. We just need to do this because I don't want to be here for that long. Normally, whenever I would just want to do a short program, and I know they let me do the short program, My people, I celebrate every one of you right here. Meanwhile, before we kick on, our elder brother, Mega Comrade Ranomigo Aigbe, yesterday was his birthday. I bet you can help me join hand, celebrate him. Wish him happy birthday. Mega Comrade Ranomigo Aigbe, happy birthday to you, Naija Watch team, Naija Watch family. We all join hand to celebrate you on your birthday. That was yesterday, now be birthday. So I beg for the comment section there, we can help us celebrate our mega comrade Aaron Amigo Aigbe. Now yesterday he celebrated 35 years old birthday. And so he talk about he's not 35 years in day. I know say that our ipa in young where not be small. If a pa did 35, me na just 19. I don't know how old Social Metal TV deal. Look at Dopagbe. I don't know how old you deal. Maybe you will be 12. Me na 19. So if mega sin at 35, it did. So we can celebrate. Make una celebrate for me. Yes, now God bless all of you now. Right, my people. Okay, we got to start from here. As you all know, a few days ago, how do we start? Okay, look at what we say 12. Okay, all right. Vivian Rose now 4 years, now 4. Linda, you na okay, you na 16. Okay. 16. See, me na 19. At least Mr. Senior, some of una. For year, me na 19. Mega Comrade na 35. Now so you talk in at 35 years old. You can celebrate her for me, wanna celebrate her. Let's love lead amongst all the people. Make they love ourselves, make they encourage ourselves to move forward. I agree to that. So people for here. Okay, Rita saying at 12. Okay. I assume now. Okay. Everybody young. The most important thing here is for God to give us every one of us long life, good health. Long life and good health. For the money aspect, it go come. It go come. No worry, calm down. Calm down, it go come. More they pray for long life and good health. If you get good health and you get long life, by God's grace, money go come. I mean, they talk. Now those two things, now me they focus on. No, they focus on say, God, give me money, give me money, give me money. If you get the money, we full inside your house. Money will full inside your house and you not get good health. No, I be. So I wish every one of you that is right here that will play this video back later on. And me, myself, I wish every one of us long life and good health in the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ. I wish Mega Comrade Ranomigo Aigbe'S long life and good health in the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ. I bet me celebrate yesterday, and I ain't complete at 5 years old. So now very, very young man, very, very young man. So if Mega Comrade is 35, I'm 19. That's what you'll be. I'm 19. So we'll take him from there. Yes. Yeah. This is what we stand for. Love. See, look at the comment section. Look, love. Look at the love. See the way that they shower Mega Comrade love. See everywhere. Love, prayer. I know some people know they like this one, though. Now we have argument the day neither they like. We have one or two persons they hate themselves, neither they like. Listen, we don't have time for things like that. Okay? Celebrate your brother, your sister when they are alive. You see they don't die, they run, go their Facebook, go they look for their picture. We want right, rest in peace. That is so bad. So people will not know whether they exist for life before. God forbid the day where that person go die, neither they run, go they find picture. Though now they find post for their wall. And when they life, they don't wish happy birthday one day. They don't call a number one day. That's wrong. That's wrong. People they show love. Even people safe, people, we say don't hurt you in the past. Show them love. God will still touch them. They'll constantly show you the love back. And that's what life's supposed to be. They be like that again. Anyway, let's talk about our late sister Faith Aigbe. In fact, this Faith Aigbe death, wow, it's so complicated. This Faith Aigbe death, because the way things they go, not clear, man, not clear. Yes, you are right. Endurance there. Naija Watch is bigger than Saga. We don't do that, man. We don't do Endurance of Mori. God will bless you. Down at my twin brother right there. Endurance of Mori is my twin brother. He know me finish. Now me can he know what we stand for. So let's do this, my people. We are here for Faith Aigbe. Okay, a few days ago, I came up to talk about the autopsy result that came out, which many of us opposed. Many of us were not convinced over that result. We deliberated on that very day that Nigeria should go for another autopsy result, which I promised you guys, okay, we'll be going for it. Now, the next morning, our dear sister, our blessing, as you all know, that very day, our blessing actually called us back with the uncle of Faith Aigbe, which everybody agreed on that live broadcast that very evening, that the next morning they'll be going to Faith's mother so that she can authorize Naija Watch to go for the second autopsy. You guys remember, right? So the truth of the matter is now another news now we are on the year. As they talk, so we never do any autopsy. As they talk, so the breaking news be say the first autopsy result never come out. Yes. The first autopsy result never come out. And the PRO though announced already say Friday Ogiriahi Dionogi is free from all charges. Friday Ogiriahi were released. In fact, information reaching us that he celebrated his freedom. A lot of his associates, a lot of his friends, his supporters, they are celebrating him as we speak. Unfortunately, the result is not out. In fact, the pressure that we are trying to put on the doctor now, so the doctor were forced to say, I beg, make una calm down. The result never come out. He not tell anybody, may they go and announce. That was how she said it. I not tell anybody, may they go and announce anything. Oh, the result never come out. Oh. So the way the doctor is speaking right now, the doctor is talking under duress. It looks like something is not right because the doctor is saying she have not given anybody result and she never asked anybody to go announce that the result is out. Okay. I don't want to accuse the doctor yet. You know, say, waiting Naija was just shook leg put. Where would they grow the corn? Get waiting that they call Aigbe'S. I don't know what they call them for masquerade. Naija was be like masquerade now to so many people for those states. Because if we enter your case, we go finish them. No matter how it delay reach, we go finish them. So the doctor said she did not issue any result yet. The result is not out. Faith Mother said, I cannot authorize Naija Watch to go for second autopsy when the first one is still not yet out. Now, my people, where the PRO, the police officer, control, I go play them again. Make una hear wetin he talk for here. For that country, Nigeria, eh? Ah, God. Make a plan for here.
On the circumstances trailing the death of a 26-year-old Faith Aigbe, whose corpse was found inside the SUV vehicle of the Nogi designate of Uhu community, His Royal Highness Friday Ogiriahi at the premises of Edo Specialist Hospital on Sapele Road, Benin City. The Police Public Relations Officer at Edo State Command, SP Cotons Bello, who displayed autopsy report, said,
You said, Nasia, this one an autopsy report where police displayed. This one a medical certificate of cause of death. Autopsy report. He give ITV. ITV not the fee investigate anything. Now see, ITV not they investigate anything. Aigbe'S don't they investigate anything. They'll just carry camera, go there, copy and paste. That's it. Okay? That one are the certificate where police carry give ITV. Now here and just now, the autopsy result which he presented to the ITV. Now, we've been doing our own work. We now get to know that the result is not out. The parents of Faith, they never see result. The doctor say he no issue result for anybody. So we are going to call Blessing, our sister Blessing. Before that, I want you guys to listen to this first. 1 minute.
Autopsy report said the young lady died of ruptured ectopic pregnancy.
I want to, based on the instruction from the medical doctor, the cause of the death of Faith is as the result of the ruptured ectopic pregnancy, based on the medical report. So we want to inform the general public that based on our follow-up and developing story on the cause of the death of Miss Faith, who was 8 months pregnant for Mr. Friday, who is the Enogi of Owo.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Okay, oh God. I'm gonna have my brother here with me, Mr. Riamato, because this one is too much for me to handle. I need to bring him in. You know, I beg, make I bring him in before I call Faith, our dear sister Blessing Aro. PROO, PROO, or whatever, Conto, where did you get your own result from? Plot of land is working. Plot of land, and they work so. I beg, make una hold on. My people, I need to bring our brother in. As you all know, I don't know what is happening right here, but I'm going to bring our brother in now so we can take this together. Hello, my brother. You, Mr. Stephen Ramato. Good evening to you. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Nigeria Wash. Good evening, great family.
Okay. Before you contribute to this, I want you to listen to this again, Mr. Ramato.
Okay, sir.
Of the death of Miss Faith based on
Died of rupture, autopsy report said, and SP Cotons Bello, who displayed autopsy report, said the young lady died of ruptured ectopic pregnancy.
I want to, based on the instruction from the medical doctor, the cause of the death of Faith is as the result of the ruptured ectopic pregnancy, based on the medical report. So we want to inform the general public that based on our follow-up and developing story on the cause of the death of Miss Faith, who was 8 months pregnant, for Mr. Friday, who is the Enogi of Owo community in Sepele Road, is because of the
Okay. Mr. Stephen, wow. Let me call our sister first before you contribute. Is that okay?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, we are not getting through to Blessing right now. We'll try again. But before that, Mr. Stephen Ramato, what's your take on this? As you know, we'll be fighting outside the camera. Now we get to know that the parents of Faith have said they have not received any results. Why the doctor, have confirmed that the result is not out. So I don't know. What's your take on this? Where did this PRO got his own result from? Okay, hold on. Blessing's calling us back. 1 minute. Hello. Good evening, Blessing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, sir.
Yes. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I'm on live broadcast right now. We discussed yesterday, so I thought I'm supposed to be out this morning, but I have been so engaged.
Okay.
Okay, now it's a quick one. Okay, I just wanted to ask you to
Yes, sir.
to reconfirm, you went to because the last time we discussed on live stream, you said you are going to ask the mother to give us the permission to go ahead for the second autopsy report, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened?
Okay. So when I spoke with them, they said that what they want is the previous autopsy results. They've not seen it yet. That they want to do where the police will give them the autopsy results first. Then before they will decide if they should get another one or not. Because as it stands, the doctor, according to the uncle,
Yeah.
the doctor has not given them the reports yet.
Okay.
So what the police read in their press briefing, they don't know where the police got it from.
Wow.
So why they said they don't want to take a decision on a second autopsy result for is to see the one that the doctor did, so that they will know what the result entails. So if they know what the result entails, then they will not know if they will not decide if they are satisfied with it or not before they will decide
For the second
another
one.
autopsy.
All
Yes,
right.
and they also told me to plead with you to use your good platform to speak on their behalf, that the police or the doctor should release the autopsy results to Faith's family, to them, because they are just surprised that people are speculating around that she's 2 months some weeks pregnant and she died of ectopic pregnancy, but they have not seen any result. That even the doctor confirmed to them that the only report he gave to the police was the death certificate, that he has not given them the autopsy results yet. So they said, okay, sir, I'm listening.
Okay, all right. I heard everything you said, that the parents are crying for help. They want Nigeria was to help them step on this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, that's exactly what they said.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, my sister. I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much. If there's need to,
so until they have gotten the autopsy results, before they will decide if we should do another autopsy or not.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Take care.
And you too, sir. All right, sir.
Bye. So my Niger family, when they hear what they happen for Nigeria, everywhere on social media, there's a lot of jubilations everywhere from the family, the friends, and well-wishers of Enogie. Friday Ogiriahi. They are celebrating him. He's got his freedom. In fact, the police actually said on here, I want you guys to listen to what the police said here.
Ectopic pregnancy.
The State Police Command spokesperson SP station with matters that the Enogie.
Those are also speculation from the autopsy report now. It indicates that is because of the ruptured ectopic pregnancy. So all those one are speculation which the police has never considered it to be an issue. The police is very professional in carrying out this investigation. That is why they involve the medical profession to do that, to find out the cause of the death. And as I'm telling you, based on the report now, the man in question has not committed what the family or any other person have been alleging him for.
Did you hear that? You know, my brother, what's your take on this, Mr. Ramato? Call us. I'm going to take a call soon. Everyone should just hold on for now. My brother, let's take this. Oh, God.
Yeah. I don't know if I can speak now because I'm boiling. I'm boiling. Can you hear me, sir?
Of course. I'm confounded.
I'm boiling right now. I don't know. You're going to give me some few time. Let me try to address what the man there, who is the PRO, just said. If you don't mind.
Of course, take your time.
Now, the first thing he said there was a rupture, an ectopic rupture.
Yeah.
Okay. Since this incident happened, I've been speaking to a lot of people who have actually gone through this process before. Now, I'm speaking to about 5 persons after the last show I did on this very particular case, where 5 of these people told me that when there is a rupture, an ectopic rupture, you're going to have what we call excessive internal bleeding. I've asked these questions to Fares, who was there, and to Faith Aigbe'S parents that was also there. All of them said there were no blood in the womb or the tummy area of Faith Aigbe when she was torn open. So I don't know how or where the policeman got the word rupture. Rupture means it's going to blow off.
Yeah.
Then all you're going to see is going to be blood. A woman, an elderly woman told me, I'm going to say this clearly, she's watching us right now. I saw her on the line. She told me that very day that her neighbor, while she was back in Nigeria, her neighbor had this same issue of ectopic pregnancy, that when they were working, doing their job, she collapsed. Underline the word. This is what I've been saying from the beginning of this case. Collapse. She collapsed. They rushed her to the hospital. When they got to the hospital, they found that there was a rupture of the ectopic pregnancy. And immediately before even that husband should come from home, they tore her open. And she said they took away, bailed away 4 pounds of blood. 4 pounds of blood from her tummy. Before they brought her back to life. She is watching me like she's an elderly woman, so she knows what I'm talking about. Did we see any form? Because if the pregnancy was actually ruptured, as they claim, the doctor cannot even see the tumors and few weeks pregnancy. That's number 1. Number 2, he said there that Faith had an ectopic pregnancy rupture of an 8-month pregnancy. Listen to that video. Listen to that video again, sir.
Yes.
That's what he said there. Listen to that video again, sir.
1 minute. Let me put that one on again.
Play it again, sir.
But based on our follow-up and developing story on the cause of the death of Miss Faith, who was 8 months pregnant for...
Yes, that was it. She was 8 months pregnant.
The PRO is still insisting on the 8-month pregnancy fabrication from the Enoge Friday Ogedeke. And based on scientific proofs, it is completely impossible, sir. Personal impossibility. Nowhere in the world that an ectopic pregnancy can last more than 4 months. Quote me anywhere. The highest ectopic pregnancy can go is 4 months. And anybody that has that is a death sentence. You do not even, it's a death sentence for you. No talk of having a baby that was 8 months old pregnancy. How can an 8 months old pregnancy erupted? How? Can somebody explain to me how can an 8 months old pregnancy, a full-grown baby like me and you, sir?
According to my own research on this one here, how long can ectopic pregnancy last? The fetus rarely survives longer than a few weeks because tissues outside the uterus do not provide, you understand, the necessary blood supply and structural support to promote placenta growth and circulation to the developing fetus, right? If it is not diagnosed in time, generally between 6 and 16 weeks, the fallopian tube will rupture. Okay, 16 weeks is 4 months, right? 16 weeks, according to my own calculation, is 4 months. So now they said Faith was 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
How did she survive? How did she manage to reach 8
survive
months?
The 4 weeks, which is, I mean, 16 weeks, which is 4 months, and she was able to climb to 8 months.
Another 16 weeks.
Yeah, before the baby now now erupted.
What? Oh God, what is happening in Nigeria? What do they take us for?
Because they see us, they see the Nigerians, sir, as being docile. They see the Nigerian activists as being brand envelope activists. They see the system as being corrupt, so anybody can do anything and they go scot-free with it. They can tell you any story and people believe. That is just the truth, sir. This is where the problem lies today. Because they feel all of us, we don't even read anymore. Nigerians don't read. They don't do research. They do nothing. So they've already seen us that, okay, we know them. These are a bunch of idle people. So let's give them a story they're going to believe. An 8-month-old ruptured pregnancy for real, and a grown-up baby will burst into blood. A grown-up baby, when you can have a premature at 7 months.
Okay, my brother, we are going to take time to take this. Okay, all right, my people. I can see some of you asking now to see our pictures few weeks or few months before she died. I have a couple of our pictures right here with me. I'm going to start from here. This picture you are seeing there, I'm going to remove that picture. Faith took that picture on her sister's introduction.
Yeah, 24th July.
That was on the 24th of July. Okay, as you all can see, that was on the 24th of July. I don't know. Faith, to me, doesn't look like 8 months pregnant there. I don't know about you that is watching us right now. She doesn't look like 8 months pregnant. Okay, let's assume that all of us, we cannot see properly. Or let's assume that this picture is being blurred, so we cannot actually see it properly. So let's move to another picture. This is another picture here. Faith took this picture on the 16th of August, which was just last month. 16th of August, 2021. Okay. Does she look like she was 8 months pregnant there? Okay, let's assume that she was putting on a big t-shirt. Okay, let's move to another one. This same picture was, she took this picture the same day on the 16th of August as well. That is Faith right there. That is Faith. Okay, with that beautiful smile on her face. You all can see that, right? Okay, let's move on. We have another picture here. This is another picture here during church program on the 20th of August. Okay. Faith was 8 months pregnant. According to the PRO officer, Tongo, I don't know how they pronounce his name. That police officer that we're talking with the ITV crew. Okay, let's move on. You know, to be honest, my people, I don't know what is happening here. Oh God. Mr. Eremato, I want you to talk on this. For me, I'm speechless.
Sir, the issue is this. The Nigerian police have sold off. They've sold out. That is simple. That is clear. We are going to put the searchlight on the doctor. Since Faith parents knows where the autopsy was done, we, the Nigeria family, and the Nigeria, you know, all over the world, we are going to put pressure on the doctor. Because now this is a profession.
Yes.
Whether it's professional, I don't know if it's a man or woman, this is a profession that is on the line right now. We are ready to make her popular on the good side or on the bad side, depending on what she wants right now. Since the certificate that was presented to ITV by the police did not emanate from her, then something is wrong. And let me also say clearly, guys, the body of the deceased belongs to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Aigbe. By extension, when an autopsy is done, whether by the Nigerian government or individual autopsy, the two families that are involved and the security agency who is also part and parcel of that very particular investigation sits when the police, no, when the doctor, not even the police that is now, when the doctor will have to read the result to the people. This is done in a sane society. A policeman will not just sit in his office and hand over a document to the media without the knowledge of the family of the deceased. Do we know if peradventure the doctor actually gave them this said document and something happened along the line, they had to do an Oluwole on the document? But based on the information that just came now from our sister, from our sister, that the doctor is saying he had not actually given these people any document pertaining to the autopsy. That the only thing he gave them was a death certificate.
Yes.
Which to officially confirm that Miss Faith Aigbe is dead.
Now, this is what they gave to the death certificate I'm trying to put on the screen right now. Let me see if I can find that. I'm trying to put that on the screen. Oh God, this is pathetic. 1 minute. Let me see. Because someone just asked, they want to see the picture of when Faith was inside the car as well. So I think I need to get that as well for these people, and the death certificate that the Mr. Bello or PRO Bello claimed it was autopsy report. So I'm gonna put that one on the screen now. Just give me 1 minute there, my people, because I'm finding it difficult to find it. Oh God. 1 minute. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the certificate that we receive. That's it. Medical certificate of cause of death. Okay, hereby certified that I have medical examined, performed autopsy. Yes. So the doctor need to prove or need to explain to Nigerians, Edo people, how did they get, how did the police or Enoge's people got these certificates? They need to let us know. Faith Aigbe, Faith Osamudiame Aigbe at number 1 Aigbe'S Street, Ewo Mawa Quarters, something like that. 26 years old. I couldn't read this because it's very, very difficult to read.
That's not even how to even explain an autopsy. I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm a good researcher.
Yeah.
In every autopsy, there are 3 ingredients that is needed. The doctor can prove me wrong if I'm lying now. When, how, why? We didn't get that. There had to be a comprehensive, detailed explanation of what actually led to the cause, to the death of Faith Aigbe. When, how, why? 3 things. If those things are not there, then the autopsy is incomplete. How did you know it was the ectopic pregnancy that actually killed Faith? Because many people, I spoke to a lady yesterday in Italy. She told me, sir, I actually had this case, but I survived it. I speak another one right there in Benin, at Ubowo. She spoke to me and said, sir, I watched your video. Everything you said is correct. Are you a medical? I said, I'm not a medical doctor. I just love doing research. She said, I actually had the same thing. She said she was in the classroom, sir, teaching. She was a teacher when she collapsed. So they took her to the hospital. She found that there was an eruption And the pregnancy was just, I was over 3 months. A little bit over 3 months. So now, now in a case like this right now, if they just said, we just know that Faith, we did an autopsy on Faith and blah, 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 and the cause of death, I couldn't read what was under again because the thing was a little bit fainty. Just that? Who actually does that, sir? This document is a certified document. Will not be written the way it was done. This is fact, sir. There is something fiction here. One, the parents of the girl, if you look at the way they said, Miss Faith Osamudeme Aigbe of number 1 Aigbe Street, that means the autopsy belongs to Faith Aigbe family.
Yeah.
They actually gave an approval for the police to do the autopsy, not the police on the other way around. If they had said, our daughter is dead, we need to close the case, that would have been the answer. Now, just like if we in Nigeria decided to go into this case and actually do an autopsy, do you think they will carry the autopsy to the police without us not being on ground?
Yeah, it's not possible.
It's not possible, sir. We are going to be on ground. Mother is going to be on ground. What's name? Friday is going to be on ground. Why the police is going to be on ground? And the doctor will now officially deliver the autopsy result to us and not tell us what happened in vivid detail, because this is a criminal case. It's an homicide case, sir. Not what we are saying today. It's not, oh, he give Faith Bele, he say not being get time. That's different. This a life is already lost. So you don't just play jamboree with people's life, all because of one plot of land or whatever. This is becoming very, 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 very funny.
Okay. What I'm gonna say now, I understand that we're gonna have 1 or 2 persons that will oppose it or maybe attack me later on, but I still have to continue to say it as it is. In a state where we have a government, okay, in a state where we have a government that cares about us, okay, in a state where we have government that works for the people, don't you think the Edo State government supposed to take this Faith Aigbe's death by themselves, investigate it by themselves, and make sure whoever that is guilty of her death goes to prison?
Yes, sir. Let me come in here. I want to ask a question. It's a very simple question. Do we really have a government in Edo State or in Nigeria today?
No, we don't.
Because listen, guys, some people will say, the humanity, you're actually one of those who championed Obasanjo's re-election, in the diasporas. Because I was one of the greatest voice during the election for Governor Obasanjo in the entire diaspora. But that does not mean that when the government begins to fail the people that he has sworn to protect, I will not say, okay, and I'm supporting, so I need to. No, do we actually have a government? I know there was a time a boy was murdered in Sweden here. In my local government, the prime minister was involved. I'm not saying the governor now of the state. The prime minister, which is like the president, came to this community in Soletelia here and made a statement on the boy that was killed and thrown into the what's it called? Into the dish.
The lagoon.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, sir. He came and made a press statement. The case was, they took over the case immediately, and within 3 weeks, they fished out the killer of this young boy. Do we have a government? Do we have a government here? We don't have one because you don't care.
We have a caller, sir. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Lucky. I'm calling from Dakar.
Okay, Lucky, how you doing, my brother? Talk to us. 1 minute, please. Be quick.
Yeah, please. What I would like us to do, to not to be emotional. Let us ask that policeman, either if you can take it, either if you ask us to contribute something, to take lawyers to ask that policeman how he gets that document when he provides to ITV. From there, he will now bring the matter because the next one will come and maybe they can see for it. The best thing, if you tackle this policeman here now, they will be afraid to do another one because I know that this one is fake.
Yes, of course. Don't worry. We'll do that outside the camera. We are not going to leave everything to go like this.
Okay.
Obviously, we are going to the. We already have a plan, but it's better to update the public.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, my brother.
This food, they are bastard.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Mr. Ramator, to be honest, I don't know what is happening in our country. You know, for those of you right there that is saying or that will attack us later on and saying Niger Wash, don't mention Obaseki, don't do this. I don't want to pray for you, because if not, I'll pray for you. Maybe one day you find yourself in the same position where Faith finds herself. You know, it could be your sister, your mother, your brother, anybody close to you. Look at the way they are treating the body of Faith right now. Just, you can imagine. Okay? You can just imagine. Hello. Good evening to you, your name and where you are calling us from. Hello. Turn down your system, sir.
From, yeah. Okay.
Turn down your system.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead. What's your name, sir?
My name is Osas.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm calling from Belgium.
Okay, talk to me, sir. 1 minute.
I saw you're doing a nice job. And in the case of this lady, that policeman, where did he get that autopsy from? And before he released that autopsy, the doctor were not there, and the family of the girl were not there.
Yeah.
And to me, what I just observed there is the Enogi. For me, he's a murderer. He can go to anywhere to go and do whatever he wants. He paid those police people, and that policeman should be, should be investigated, and he should be fired. We'll do that because it's a criminal on uniform. It's a serious criminal on uniform.
We'll get to the root of this. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Yeah.
You see, this is very sad, to be honest. Now, my question is, Mr. Ramato, why did ITV always go anywhere and record people? Did you know that ITV, if you call them that you want to kill goats in your backyard and you want them to come and record you while you are killing the goats, ITV will be there to record it. Why and why? ITV supposed to have a reputation. They're supposed to at least have something they can refuse. ITV went to this police officer or whatever PRO. They're supposed to ask, where is the family of Faith before they start recording? Why is ITV always doing this?
Do you know that the Nigerian traditional media today is a cash and carry? Every of those shows you see, they go to, they pay them in hundreds of thousands of naira. It's not free. So when you pay someone, if I, for example, now I said to pay Niger Watch to come and cover me, are you going to cover negative things against me? Sir, you can't do that. You can't do it. They paid them to come. It's not free. We have a series of programs in Benin there that these guys are paid. The last protest we had, at the end of the protest, they literally tore us apart. All the traditional media houses in Benin, they pay to cover homicide like this. They don't do it for free. So people pay them. How do the payment? Was it Faith Aigbe'S family? They say it's no. It must be the Enogi, who is money back right now. who does that, who did, because the first video that was also, played was also paid for. That's why it was, you saw it, it was one-sided. And imagine, sir, the policeman, the parent is not saying every other statement that was said before is irrelevant.
Yes,
It's
that's what he said.
that.
Listen, let me put that one on again. That's what he said. I'll play that part again. I want people to listen to what he said here. Let me.
Those speculations that she was given some substance, those are also speculation from the autopsy report. Now it indicates that is because of the ruptured ectopic pregnancy. So all those one are speculation which the police has never considered it to be an issue. The police is very professional in carrying out this investigation. That is why they involve the medical profession to do that, to find out the cause of the death. And as I'm telling you, based on the report now, the man in question has not committed what the family or any other person has been alleging him for.
Wow.
So
wow.
The issue is this, sir. Sorry, let me come in there. I'm gonna because so I'm going to say two things. Go talk on two things on that. First, he said he had never considered any of those statements that was made. But I remember when our team, led by leftist Amawosa, went to him, this same man told Naija Wash that Faith was 8 months pregnant.
Yes.
We see have the video that the mother took her for an abortion. In that video. So he's now saying he never considered any of those statements to be true. When Friday Ogedeki confessed at the police station to the police, he allowed the press to grant Friday Ogedeki an interview right in the police station. And I'm very sure, based on law, the phone of Friday Ogedeki was no more with Friday Ogedeki. The phone of Friday Ogedeki will be the police. So the police are to tender that audio to the press to play to the general public. That shows that the police had already agreed to the storyline of the Enogi. Now, when the table now turned that it is no more an aborted pregnancy as a result of destructive womb, he's now saying nobody now believed any of the statement that was made before the autopsy.
Yeah.
But the first statement that was made by Friday Ogedeki was a misleading statement, which have already pinched the entire people, both at home and in diaspora, against the murder of Faith Aigbe, which to me it is defamation of character and character assassination, which is liable under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as at 1999 and 2010 as an amended. So if the police now says nothing happened based on the assumed autopsy report that he had gotten, that Faith Aigbe died of a natural death, fine and good, what about the situation of a character destruction that was made on the person of Faith's mother? I know somebody's going to tell me, but Faith's mother actually accused the Enogi of killing her daughter, right? I know somebody's going to say that. Every human is going to do that. Who is a suspect? A suspect is one that was seen last with a disease. And based on the information that was given to Faith's mother by the caller, and based also on the evidence at hand, which was the Lexus RS 350 of the Enogi, where Faith's corpse was found, shows or signifies that the last person whom Faith Aigbe was with was a Noge of war. So if Faith Madonna said, "Oh, my daughter was killed by the Noge," she was correct, because actually the last person that she saw Faith with was was in the car of the Enoge. The only thing the Enoge could do is to not prove to the general public that it was not the cause of her death. But as long as I prove it in, if you not put before the public wrong information or misleading information, the lawyers of this very particular client can sue you for defamation of character. So I think that even the police does not even have the right to automatically release the Enoge just like that, without even
Exactly
the family of the girl coming into plea to tell them that we have found out that there is no case between Enoge and you people. Based on the autopsy that we have, the Enoge is free. Then that's when they not do all the. If the defendant said no, we want the case to go ahead and sue the Enoge to court, they will not say, based on our investigation that have ended, we have no other option to hold the Enoge further, we thereby release him on bail. On bail. That is what the law says. Not say he is free. It is only the court. I repeat, it is only the court of law that can say one is free from a crime alleged on him or her, not the police. Only the courts. And in this case, the police has become the lawmaker, the law executioner or enforcer, and they have become the judiciary at the same time. In the case of Faith Aigbe and Fred Ogedere. And also by law, let me also state it very clearly, by law, the copy of the autopsy supposed to be given to Fred Ogedere, Faith Aigbe's parents, and one copy with the Nigerian police, in order not to have any form of alteration on the autopsy. If Faith Aigbe's family refuses to accept by the verdict of the autopsy, if they decided to take the case further, they should have all the necessary documents to present before their lawyer. In a case like this, they are not even aware of the autopsy, that the results have been released. They're not even aware of what is contained in the autopsy. They're not even aware whether Faith was pregnant or not pregnant. All they just saw was the autopsy is out and Ogedere be discharged and acquitted. Yeah. And no police station has the power to discharge and acquit anyone except the court of law.
Without, they did not even notify the parents of Faith.
Nobody.
Before allowing the Enoge to go back home.
Nobody. Now he's celebrating.
Yes, everywhere. That's him there. He's celebrating. He's everywhere. All his people, they are celebrating. For those of you trying to call in now, I'm sorry I missed your call. Let me start calling you guys back. Let me start from here. I missed your calls. Let me pick 3 calls.
Hello?
Hello, sir. Yeah, good evening to you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Osas from Scotland.
Okay, Mr. Osas. I'm very fine, sir. Talk to us 1 minute, please.
Well, all right, let me just try, but give me time to just, I'll be brief.
Okay.
I just want to say, in as much as this case didn't go the way we wanted, I think we should try and keep calm, not let our emotion becloud our sense of reasoning. I don't think the police here now have done anything wrong. I think if there is any foul play here, it probably comes from the doctor. And as we know...
So are you following us from the beginning?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
The doctor said she have not released any result at all.
Yeah, I understand.
So why did you say we should blame the doctor?
Yeah, you know why I say so?
Yeah.
From what I think you also said what she has released. What she has released is, I'm not here to take side with anybody, but I'm just trying to say my mind if you give me time. So they said all the certificate of that, according to what you display on the screen.
Yeah.
On the screen, that is an autopsy report. That is the way it is. It's a brief one given to the police. It's a state case. The police brought the cops to the.
Okay. So what you what? Sir, be quick. So what you saying now? We should what?
Where I said the police get it from, they should have informed. It is the police that is going to give the copy to the parents of the disease, not the doctor, because it is a state case. The doctor have done our job, give a feedback to the police. The police is supposed to inform the
but
parents.
Sir, I want to repeat again. The doctor said she have not released any autopsy result to anybody in the whole world, sir.
And so are we now saying that what the police brought us is fake?
I don't know. What are you saying? If the doctor said she have not released any result to anybody, so what do you think?
Yeah, but well, I don't know. It's somehow, but I don't believe if that is why I just at the first beginning I said I made up my mind that the doctor is not saying the truth.
Okay. All right then, that's fine. Right. Let's hear from someone else. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, talk to me. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Good evening.
Hello, we can't hear you. Speak louder, sir.
Are you hearing me now?
Okay, better. Yeah, good evening, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is IGB. I'm calling from you.
Okay, talk to me, sir. 1 minute, please. Be fast.
I've been following you in the respect of autopsy.
We can't hear you anymore, sir. You need to be close to your gadget, please.
Okay. All right. I want you to go back to the first message her mother played on air. That her mother said she will not allow her to marry Inoki, that she go and abort the pregnancy. And eventually, Aigbe went to Abuja to abort the pregnancy and called Inoki online with WhatsApp messenger and text a number. The message and appeal to
Sir, what we are saying now, you are going back to the fort. That's not what we are saying. We are saying that the autopsy result, they said, is out, and that what killed her was whatever that was on the autopsy result. But now the doctor said she have not released any autopsy result. What's your take on that?
My take on that is to invite the doctor to present it.
So what about the previous one that they already presented to ITV? What's your take on that?
That one, they should bring the first one and the doctor to book, because they have to give the test and give the reason why they should bring a fake and irresponsible result to the public.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Let's talk to someone else. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Yeah, very good evening to you, my brother. I'm calling from Geneva. My name is Naruna.
Naruna, good evening to you, my brother. Talk to me.
God bless you, sir. I just want us to be a little bit more tactical in dealing with this situation. You see, if the police has come out to say something and the doctor is saying they have not released anything, you should know that something is going on. So my position is, let the family permit you or Niger Watch or concerned people to go ahead and do their autopsy. Because if you people don't, if we don't move faster than now, and if we don't move quickly, they can dispose that body, they can do anything they want. And you know how Nigerian law will be now, this day, our legal system.
But the parents are not allowing us to do that. They just confirmed to us now that they cannot allow us to go do the second autopsy when the first one is not out.
Yeah, it's about education and information, sir, because the way it's going to be rigged. That's what.
Yes, I know. I understand you. It looks like a delay tactics where before we argue here and there, they'll end up burying faith.
Exactly, they just bury everything.
Yeah, I know.
They will they will threaten the family, do this, do that. At the end, they say the dead is dead. Let's move on. That's it.
Yeah.
But because this is our first real practical concern for a thing like this, we should get it right. So I will appeal to all of us to find a way to educate the parents of the need to get this right, so that they will now permit the groups that are interested to go ahead and do the test. The woman that died is a Benin woman. The man we are talking about is a Benin person. So it is the concern of every Benin person or Edo person to say what has happened here. If they don't get person, somebody will speak for them. So that other people will learn from this kind of situation. Say you just don't get away with this kind of attacks. You know?
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. All right, my brother, Mr. Stephen Iremator, let's round up. What's your take? I'll let you talk. And then
let me talk on the last caller who said that the mother refused allowing us to do a second autopsy. Sir, I think the mother is right on that. The reason is this: if you do first election, they don't bring results. If you do runner up.
Exactly.
You cannot do a runner up. You must wait for the. If maybe what they have been speculated or speculating on the social media today might not be the reality on ground. It is when the doctor says, okay, this autopsy result, I actually gave it to the police to read. This is it. So I confirm what the police gave to ITV to be true and authentic based on my findings. That is when, if the mother is not satisfied, she will now beckon on us to say, please, that autopsy is not, I don't believe in it. Something went wrong along the line. Please, you guys, help me. Let me do a second autopsy. That is when we can be able to do that. Because if we go and do a second autopsy and the result is not the same, when we have not even seen the first, it becomes a little bit worrisome. I think she's right on that to say, we hold on, let's now put pressure on the doctor to present the official autopsy result to the parents or to the police, whoever it may be. Then it should not be read to the hearing of everyone. If we are not satisfied, if the mother is not satisfied with the autopsy, then we allow the mother to die. But if she said, no, this autopsy is not good, we cannot move on to not do a second autopsy. And for the guy who was trying to drag us back again to he was pregnant, he did a video, and did he do a video? This, like Nigeria was said right now, maybe you have not been following us since 8th of September when this news actually broke out. Because if he had been, we have already analyzed to a point that the mother took her away from the house 26th of April this year, and they did a test, which we also showed on this show, that she was not pregnant. Mm-hmm. Okay, and on the pictures that Nigeria has shown, where she had a jean with a short sleeve and a belt, doesn't show she was pregnant. So this, we have already proved that 8 months pregnancy and all that was never in the picture, which the police said also, confirmed during his press release that Faith Aigbe never took any kind of concussion or whatsoever. So these are all pictures. So there was no time that there was anything like 8 months. Because if you listen to that audio that most of us are actually referring to today, the audio says it was just a few days before the death of Faith. Not like 3 months or 4 months in between. So guys, let us stick to the fact that this boy, this young guy here, Enoge of Oho, has a case to answer. Either murder, human slaughter, defamation of character, or negligence. That is to death. That is just the truth, guys. And we are good. And the truth of the matter is, the Nigerian family, we are going to take this case to a logical conclusion. Not because we want to victimize the Enoge, but we want to make a statement clear that the Edo people all over the world have taken their destinies into their hands because we do not have leaders who cares about us. That is why we have not becoming a watchdog for ourselves. Just like you said, if there was actually a leader, a government in Edo State, this is an homicide case that have generated so much traffic on the social media. The day we drove to Faith Aigbe'S street, sir, we just asked the girl that died inside the motor from the junction. They were telling us the street.
Please hold on 1 minute.
Hello, boss, good evening.
Hello, good evening, madam. You called us, right?
Yes, I called before.
Okay. Talk to us. We are live. We are hearing you.
No, it's not what I wanted to say on live.
Okay. I'll call you back. All right. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
All right. 1 minute. I'm calling one more person back. Hello. Good evening to you. You called us.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Good evening to you.
Yeah.
Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Fred Jesus.
Oh, Fred Jesus, my brother. Talk to me. Go ahead. You called earlier on, so I'm just calling you back.
Yes, bro. Thank you. I appreciate for that.
Okay.
The truth is that in our country there is no law. So because it has come to the stage that the officer will start giving information when the main report is not yet out. So,
yeah.
But that is a very big thing. So then they should know that it's a very big offense. This is the doctor. According to you, the doctor said you don't know where you get the report that releasing when the report is not yet out. But if I want to conclude, this is where the chief security of the state is involved. Need to intervene. You understand? Which is our excellency need to intervene, because it has got to the stage that people are just misbehaving, doing whatever they like. Okay, now who is what is it called? Friday, that we even tell police to start misbehaving. No, let's come to think of it. I'm not seeing any. There is nothing in. Now, as you reach, so you reach nothing. It's not a government, it's not a formal government, it's not who is in that police will now destroy their names just because of one useless boy. So,
thank you, my brother. Thank you.
So embarrassing.
All right then.
So you see,
thank you. Let's move on to the next person. All right. Thank you very much. Hello. Good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from?
Hello, good evening. My name is Wayne. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay, go ahead. 1 minute, please. Be quick.
Yeah, I've listened to you for a while. It will not be long. I joined you. Pertaining to the information report concerning the autopsy report narrated by the police officer.
Yeah.
And you have also made a contrary information to that by saying that the doctor said she never issued any autopsy
report. Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
My question is, was the doctor's information made public or not? Because the police information is made public, which is available to every one of us. But that of the contrary information report from the doctor, is it also public for us to see?
At the moment, it's not public because we asked the doctor we need to go for the second autopsy, and she just said that the first one is not out, and the parents said the first one is not out. Then we asked her, the first one is out because the police officer already published it to the public, and she says she have not issued anybody a result yet. That we should be patient with her before the result will be out. Now the question now is, the first one, where did they got that from?
Yeah, for me, I would say not until we have a public announcement of the police so-called autopsy report from the doctor, then I think this issue should not be a debate matter, because one cannot claim to have gotten a secret information without any availability of public notification. And as such, it cannot subvert that which already exists.
We'll do that. You are right. We are going to, we'll try our best to go interview the doctor. Anyway, we already have plans, we already have plans. We'll do that.
Yeah, it will be wise that you send your team to meet the
doctor. We will do that.
Public information.
That's what I just said, sir. We will do that.
That is what I see. And again, I want to quickly use this medium to also lay a little bit of advice.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. You see, in every issues, I know we are under a government. We, the people, also constitute the government. So we have leaders at the helm of affairs. But my advice is that anything concerning issue of police, governors should not always be drawn into the matter.
Okay.
We should not be more sentimental. We know we have underperforming government in Nigeria as a whole, but that doesn't mean issue of the state, especially that which pertains to the federal arms, should be always be linked to a governor.
Okay.
This is a state approach. The police is into the matter. If the governor himself is drawn into the matter, that will be seen as an infringement of a right of pursuance of their own personal investigation, because the governor cannot investigate a criminal offense. That is the job of the police. Let us not be sentimental. We draw the attention of the governor to everything we see or hear.
Okay. All right then. Thank you. Thank you.
We just end up talking and misleading our people, inviting hatred all the time to the government. That is not experience.
All right then. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you. We'll respond to that now. Thank you. Yeah. All right. My brother, I would like you to respond to that caller.
Yeah. Let me say the first thing he said was that the daughter ought to have made a public announcement. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to do that. She's not in any kind of superiority contest with the police. The law does not permit. The law does not permit her to do that.
Yeah.
Does it? Go read the law. Govern them. They have a very secretive law that actually govern the medical profession. She can only tell you, I have not given them money. You need to wait for me, because there's no superiority contest in between. She can't stand before the press to say the police was right or was wrong. The law doesn't permit her to do that. Go to check the law that's already set up the Nigerian Medical Association. That's number one. Number two, also knowing the kind of Nigeria that we have. If she tries it, she might end up being in problem also. We all also need to know that. That's on that one. Then the other one, talk about we're not dragging the government into any issue like that. Sir, this is an homicide case. And in every homicide case, the government of the state takes responsibility of the case. Okay? Yeah. The government is the chief security officer of Edo State. Is the commander-in-chief of Edo State. Is the number one boss of Edo State. So if any Edoma dies, it is the responsibility of the government. But when it is an homicide case that has so much interest on it, not the government coming to do the investigation, the government stepping in will actually put a lot of things in line. Because there's going to be conflict of interest. Because a lot of people that the Enoge knows, being an Enoge man, being an Enoge man, you know, he's going to have a lot of people that he had known within the corridor of power. Okay? Yeah. Now, there's going to be a lot of conflict of interest. A lot of people will be interested in the case. And that's where the government needs to come in to now fight for those who cannot speak for themselves. So, Now, the government coming in is not to now infringe on the constitutional fundamental right of the police. No, it's to make the police to do the thing the right way and the way it ought to be. Just like what we're saying now, the judge is, I did not, and the police said, I did. And secondly, if even paraventure underlined, the doctor gave the autopsy report to the police. What right does the police have to read an autopsy report to the press in the absence of the Enogie and the family of the deceased? It's a simple question. It is just main courtesy. Courtesy, I mean. This is just make courtesy that needed to have been accorded to Faith Aigbe'S dead body. Yeah. If even that autopsy, which was displayed, was actually from the doctor. And if you see the autopsy that was being displayed here, we didn't see the doctor's name, we didn't see the doctor's signature on it also. So, guys, now what I'm trying to say is the governor of the state has so much to do in this case. If we must get justice for Faith and Enogie, because if this case is killed, like okay, then it not end in a zigzag way. Many of us might leave, might rest, but right down in us, we're satisfied. That will not bring a lot of doubt in our minds that justice can never be gotten in the nation called Nigeria and Edo State, at large. Thank you, guys.
It's very sad, very, very sad. Okay, I have someone who want to contribute to this. One moment. Hello, talk to me. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from, just for 1 minute, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, Osas again talking. I just want to quickly say something. From the autopsy report you put on the screen,
yeah,
I can see that we didn't see the hospital logo.
Okay.
The hospital logo wasn't there. As Humanist said, we didn't see the name. Yeah, the name doesn't need to be there anyway. The date wasn't there, or maybe it didn't display all. Yeah, what we now need to do, as I said earlier, the ball is in the doctor's court. If he didn't issue that to the police, let the doctor release the autopsy.
Thank you.
That is the only way.
Thank you.
And the state government, I'm a hardy supporter for Baseki, but this is a case they should be interested in.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. God bless you. All right, my brother, I think we need to round up here now. Thank you very much for your time. My people, we'll try to get back to every one of you. We are going to do our own work outside the camera. Then we'll take it from there. We have one person still trying to call us right now. Hello. You have 1 minute. We are rounding up now. Your name and where you are calling us from. Hello. Turn down your system, please. Turn down your system. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Nigeria Watch.
Yeah, good evening to you, sir. Go ahead, talk to us.
Okay, please, there is something I seem not to understand.
Okay, guys, I don't know what happened there. I think we've lost transmission from his side, but I think he's going to come back also. Like before that, loss in transmission, the autopsy, we'll wait for the autopsy, we'll see what the autopsy says, and
sorry
after that, we are ready to go.
Okay,
all right. Okay, go ahead, my brother. Sorry, we lost ourselves there. I'm back again. I'm so sorry about that. Yes, my brother, I think we need to round up now because a lot of people want to contribute today, but I don't have enough time for that. So thank you very much, Mr. Ramato. I really appreciate you, at least, for joining me on this to help me out. So my people, please help us to share, hit the like button. We'll get back to you guys on our findings. Obviously, we are not going to relent. We are not going to just, reduce ourselves to accept that kind of result or report from the PRO. So we're going to do our own, although if the faith parents allow us to move further, because at the moment they still want the first result to be out. So we cannot do otherwise. But we'll try and see what we can do outside the camera. Thank you very much, my people. Help us to share. Like this broadcast. Obviously, one or two right there saying that the doctor need to speak out. Yes, we're also going to work on that. I'm going to work on that to make sure that the doctor speak to the camera so that we can take that further as well. Thank you, my people. Mr. Ramato, thank you very much for your time with us. I appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you, man.
All right, then. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Thank you. So, my people, now we round up. Mr. Ramato will be leaving us right now. So, now me say, okay, make we end up this broadcast. Thank you, my good people, right there. There's a lot of comments here. It's so pathetic. Yes, I can see there. The Irene Ward said, I weep for my country. You're right. It's so pathetic. Sometimes the way things are going on in Nigeria, I don't get it. I don't know what is happening. So we are being careful now because when we mention Governor Obaseki's name, some people they don't like it. They warn you to say, hey, come, no go there or no go there. So but we'll continue to say it how it is, regardless of your threats, regardless of your speech or whatever you try to do to stop us from talking, we'll continue to say it how it is. I think in a country or a state where you have government supposed to intervene on this. For me, in the United Kingdom, when somebody die, the government intervene. They make sure they find out the cause of the death. But when you say or you ask people or you tell people that your government in Nigeria or in a state supposed to know this thing, then you see one or two persons saying to you, oh, make you not mention Obaseki name, not mention this one name, not mention. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But we'll continue to do our best. Thank you, my people. Now God, I bless you. Now we'll round up on this particular situation where we did. So we'll be coming back again. I'm not. What's the time now? It's 8:30. I'm not too sure if I can come out again tonight. But for now, let me say good night. Thank you, my good people, and bye for now.